What's good? It's Shigozi. It's Thursday, April 26th, 2018. And today is a date with 5023 numerology. And right away you're thinking, oh, Korea. Yes, Korea, 5023, as we've been learning. And this is where you understand how they script all this propaganda together. Korea 5023. I would really like to thank Sandy Brown for pointing out that the news is reporting that Trump can take credit for putting pressure on North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, who's set to become the first North Korean leader to cross into South Korean territory since the end of the Korean War in 1953. North Korea 53. The war ended in 1953. And just think about this, saying Trump can take credit. It's clearly propaganda. I mean, I don't even want to get on that. Trump putting pressure on North Korea, and everyone's going to say, no, Trump didn't do anything. He's an actor participating in false flag theater. It's just more propaganda showing that Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un are buddies, which they are, and other things like fear and whatever they're trying to program. I've never really affected by that type of North Korean stuff, so whatever they're trying to propagandize with it. But anyway, so we see how from brink of war to hopes of peace, South Korean President Moon Jae-in arrives at DMZ for a historic meeting. And, as people have called out, Sandy even pointed out, I predicted this, and she did too. We all did, because we've all seen way back how they do North Korean propaganda on this date numerology. I just put a video out about it. Glad I could cover that. Really would love to thank the Tanster for always sharing my videos, because very, very nice thing for him to do. The Freemasons are going to take this channel really soon. I'm one strike away. I just can't see why, there's going to take, I'm at 1,000 subscribers again. Last time, right when I got to around 1,000, they got me with a third strike and took it down. Thank you for the Tanster. Check out his blog. He posts things from all over, all sorts of truth, exposing this gang, just like I'm exposing this gang. And he writes a lot of really good content about it. He'll definitely, he's even talking about the Jenners and all these actors participating, Kardashians. This is what you need to read. You can understand how the world celebrity is fake as hell. He's exposing it. So this is great because it ties into everything I'm showing you. We show you North Korea's those days. We see how the Tanster is talking about this. Also check out Clifford Eberhardt's blog. There's another entertainer, Kylie Jenner, the Kardashians, this entertainer, Ronnie Jackson, are no different. Same payroll, same thing. And look at these pictures. The guy's an actor. He is a Scottish Rite Freemason. Ronnie Jackson, 33, both on the 515 and the Prime Cipher. These are other ciphers that they use. The federal government is purported that they use over 200 ciphers for the English language. But you can see all these main ones. Prime's one of their main ones. Prime Cipher, of course, is going to use it. All prime numbers. But without elaborating too much more, I want to get into what this video is about. But it was a nice intro to see then how they're syncing up. We have Korea 5023. Now we have Bill Cosby guilty on all 3 counts in indecent assault trial. See, top stories. So why the 5023? Because he's in a rape trial. Rape sums to 23. And this is how you can tell the importance of the EP exception. I saw the 23, I immediately was like, okay, and the reverse EP exception is going to have to sum to 53. Yeah, I didn't do the math in my head that fast, but I could just intuitively tell. But I wouldn't even call it intuition. This Zionist Jews doing the same exact thing. So you know how P is 11, E is 22 reversing. 11 is the master number, 22 is the master builder number, so you don't need to reduce those. So you get 2350 is his rape case, and now Bill Cosby participating in it. But here's where I want to show you a lot too. This is the biggest part of it. Another numerical pairing inside the propaganda, the time in the video. Bill Cosby guilty on all 3 counts in indecent assault trial. Updated 6:39 with the 2-minute, 13-second video. 39 and 213. William Henry Cosby, 213 using alphabetical order. 93 the reflection of 39, reversing and reducing. Beyonce Gazelle Knowles 93. Martin Luther King Jr. 93. Malcolm X 93. 93 New Earth. The only date they ever met in history. 93 or 39 numerology. Just, go look that up yourself. It's on Wikipedia, just like all the other propaganda is. It's also 133 seconds, 133 seconds. Government 133. Death equals 213, just like William Henry Cosby. And remember, Nate Dogg in the 213, he was ritualistically sacrificed. You see what I'm saying? You got to apply this language to real world events in history, and you can understand. Nate Dogg in the 213, click, he was in. Tupac Shakur's final album coming out February 13th, All Eyes on Me. He dies 213 days later on 13th of September, 13/9, you see? Because he's a Freemason participating in false flag propaganda. That's why he's very well still alive. Mason, 17. Historic meeting. This is not news. I'm telling you, I told you well in advance that North Korea is going to participate in propaganda this day. You all knew it. We all knew it. And look, with the Masonic colors in both flags. But again, this whole thing's about Bill Cosby. I can keep it on. I still can't get over how they're putting on North Korean propaganda. But as a friendly reminder, you see how, because you ask, well, how do you know it's Korea? How do you know what they're talking about? They'll do it all. It's all context, and they flavor the propaganda then with these numbers. Like, that's why we have Bill Cosby coming out with the rape. That's why we have North Korea propaganda out today. Very strongly. This is really going to be a quick video. I just wanted to point out that 213, 39 pairing on there, and then show you how Bill Cosby's coming out today. You forgot the key of David, something 216. And thinking about the key of David, he will open, no one can shut. He will shut, no one can open. And he's now the guilty verdicts today. And I couldn't help but notice it's 21.10% of 2018. 211, the 47 prime. Judge equals 47. And with the key of David, 216. Revelation's all about 77. Revelation equals 49. 77 equals 49. What's 7 times 7? 49. See? The federal government crafting your language by this code. Even this 149, like Revelation. That's why Revelation, you see how they're coding 77. 7 this, 7 angels, 7 trumpets. This is clear proof that the Bible is coded by this gang, by this language. 59, 149, 67, 49, like Revelation. Clearly not a coincidence whatsoever. Clearly not a coincidence, then this piece of propaganda, they initialized at the time. You can't see because my thing's in the way, but you can kind of see here, 149. See, 149. That's also the 35th prime, Catholic 35, Thelema 35. I just want to see what Cosby's attorney's name sums to. The key of David, 135. See? 216 is reshuffling. 63. Every single time I give a lesson, we go inside the propaganda and the federal government presents us with another fresh example. I just don't understand why that always happens. I mean, I really think that always happens. It goes to show. This is exactly what the pattern is. This is exactly how they're coding it. This is exactly how repetitive they are inside their propaganda. There's no other way to explain it. I shouldn't be saying the key of David's this. Here's explaining it. And then they put it inside the propaganda in the name of his attorney. Unbelievable. Stuff is just so fake. He said, she said. $78. This is a span of 78 days from his birthday. Scottish Rite 57. Conspiracy 57. Jesuit 84. 111. This is 11 weeks. So yeah, this is a span of 78 days or 11 weeks and 1 day from his birthday. And then we get that inside he said, she said. See, inside this propaganda, paying homage to that. And it's like, and they're not doing that just because of that. And then you got to ask why they're doing that from his birthday. So whatever occult reason that is, they're doing, you know what I'm saying? They're pairing those. 11178 in the propaganda, 11178 from his birthday. That's how federal government propaganda works. Oh, yeah, Kant. See, I was even, before we saw this, because I was looking at this before, that the lady, her name is Constand. Look at this. Andrea Constand. Get out of here. You see how blatant they are with this type of rhetoric? You know, the initials 1313, like Anderson Cooper. Just real quick, Anderson, 36, Cooper, 36. Born 3/6, June 3rd. And he has a show called Anderson Cooper 360. Who runs the media? Who runs, New York City? Who runs all this? The Zionist Jews do. This is a Jewish mysticism, Kabbalah. You see how I just applied Kabbalah to Jewish programming? To anyone who's just confused as to how this is working. This guy's very well, even if they say he's a Jew, it doesn't matter. He's a Jesuit, a Zionist. It doesn't matter what he is. He's an actor for the federal government, and we need to put him out of commission. Andrea Constant, 133, like government, 52, prophecy 52, murder 83, symbol 23, 83 to 23rd prime. But again, they love branding the words for government, because remember, government 133, White House 133. There you have it. And then they said something about, they quoted something about a con artist. Constant was a con artist, they argued. These links are coded, and I just want to confirm that again. 47, Judge 47, Freemasons all about 47, some of the 48th divisors 124, Freemason 48. The 73rd prime, Mason 73. The 27th is the 21st prime, Saturn 21, Jesuit 21. Con artist 124. See? Con artist 124. So we just confirmed again that in these links, see, it's a nice blue link to connect you to some more propaganda from the Zionist Jews shaming this black person again. He's a rapist. Slave, Negro, 59. See? Negro and slave equals 59. 6-minute, 59 video. Unbelievable. Rasta. This is just too much. It's just the propaganda just never ends. It's always so coded. Con artist, 119 like Saturn. Interesting. Sun 927. Saturn 45. You're up 45 again. 126. Saturn Sun. It means a Saturn Sun Moon ritual. They all are. I just really think some are more blatant than others, like Donald Trump propaganda, like Avicii's ritual sacrifice. And that's what I'm saying. You see how I talk about Saturn this, Saturn that every single time with those. You see how I barely talk about it with something like this. You can see that there's different levels of saturation throughout their propaganda with the coding. She showed courage 77, 77 days from his birthday. Blood sacrifice 76, 256. Or no, excuse me. Blood sacrifice 257. 2 to the power 8, those 256. Killed 28. As I've always seen about this, there's always some more of that, 16 times 16. Just things I still need to understand with this coding. I don't know everything. I never claim to know everything. But I show you what they're Because again, it's multi-layered. That's why they have these methods. And you can see with these base ones, they're always going with this clear pattern. Blood sacrifice numbers right here. This is he's being sentenced to the rest of his life in prison. He's 80. Again, surprise is not happening at. I spelled that wrong. Surprise is not happening at 81. But who knows? He might just die at 81. Ritual 81. Murder, kill himself in prison or something. I'm spelling something wrong. There we go. Blood sacrifice 76. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll leave off with Bill Cosby's birth numerology. I think I already have this. July 12, 1937. Bill Cosby born in a date with a life lesson number 39. 190, 93rd day of the year. 193, the 44th prime. Kill 44. Black people 44. You're plenty more there. Saturn numbers. The thing about 39, bringing 39, 93 in their black actors throughout history. It's probably getting up to 645. I mean, it's been the same numbers throughout. That's what I'm saying. Every time. That's like, it doesn't matter what I say about them at the end of the day. If like you're just trying to get what's going on, just see how it's the same set of numbers. Blood sacrifice 121, revelation 121, nigger 42, 24 the reflection. It's also 150 seconds, Illuminati 150. No, it's not. It's not. See, this is why I don't like doing this in my head. I'm really bad at mental math at times. It's 160 seconds. Another 16. See? Well, then right here. 142 video. See? If I saw those numbers correctly. It'll load. See? 142 video. I was just explaining 42. The Key of David 135 video. Federal 138. This is federal government propaganda. 142. For 42. 142. For the people like, oh, number stuff. You're so good at numbers and math. I mean, you can see how I struggle with mental math half the time in this channel. So it's an excuse. That there's you don't need any special abilities. Do you see how the federal government is crafting their propaganda by this code? Using gematria 142, 38, 52. Like again, your government uses gematria inside their propaganda. The future is now. Let's just see what this sums to, and we'll close it out. We'll keep satanic up for shits and gigs. Although it's going to be relevant. I can't say it, but I'm not going to say that they're not going for this. But look at this. New World Order. New World Order 69, 174, 75. New World Order. See? The future is now. The future is now. New World Order. See the overlap? You see how the New World Order is branding their propaganda? You see how the NFL is the New World Order? Okay, it's very clear to see that sports are fake. It's all part of this gang by the code. Peace out. I want to see what draft sums to. I want to see that. I don't think it fits the date numerology, But that doesn't mean that sports are real. I mean, just because draft equals these, it's never, you can't just say draft equals this. It's going to have to be in the date numerology. Not to mention, there's other methods of date numerology. GameMationary.com has more methods. But sacrifice 86, though, I mean, it's always sacrifice coding. The draft's fake. Anyway, I mean, I don't think I can explain that. Just watch the Super Bowls. They're so fake every time. Every game in football's fake. It goes without saying. Peace out.